Hey there, this is Fasi.
And I'm Mike.
Today we are going to do a comparison with Talion to Talion. This is the older version.
And this is the new EXB.
Today we're going to do side-by-side comparison. We might not be able to talk about the electronics on this one because this one is fully upgraded.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the size first.
So this new Talion, it's a 1/7 scale, they're calling it. The old one was a 1/8 scale. So we'll compare the body size and there's the overall length. So we'll go ahead and show that here. Straight to the point.
So this one is how big?
You see how much longer the body is versus the older one right here. I'm not sure on the technicalities of the wheelbase, but it is a longer wheelbase. So body's longer overall. I believe the tire diameter is the same. We could actually show the bottom of the chassis. So they elongated the chassis right here just to add a little bit more room. It looks like you could fit bigger motors on here. And it's got the skid plate on the bottom now, the steel skid plate. That's like an extra little bonus for durability, landings, hard landings.
Yeah, this one is the plastic.
Yeah, so I believe it's the same tire. These are Arrma's only belted tire. This vehicle goes 75 miles per hour, so it definitely needs belted tires to handle the speed. But yeah, they made some really good changes. One change that people are kind of, I guess, not concerned about, but they're nitpicking is that it is not clipless. This one is still with body clips. So we'll take off the body clips.
Let me take off these ones too.
So we'll have a look.
Yeah, but this one is highly modified. We had to borrow it from Juan.
Yeah, this is one of our guys, Juan's heavily modified Talion. So it's got a lot of good stuff on it. But yeah, so we got the EXB comes with obviously the EXB shocks. I actually just found this out. The EXB shocks come with machined pistons and machined spacers in the shocks.
Really?
These are about $102 a pair.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're extremely smooth shocks. They feel super, super, super nice. They're definitely the nicest Arrma shock I've ever felt. They did the diff casing now, full aluminum. It does have the same stock motor and ESC, probably updated. I think this is like a V2 motor and ESC, but it's the same KV, the 2050. And I think it's 150 amp ESC or 160 amp. I'll put it down below what exactly it is, but it is 6S again. Like I said, the chassis braces. It's an EXB, so it comes with the aluminum chassis braces, and they did the center brace a little bit differently on this one. They did a two-piece. So on the Talion here, you're gonna hold it up a little bit. This one has a single bar going all the way through the chassis brace. This one, they did it kind of like the Kraton. They split it up. They got a small chassis brace here that connects to the center, from the center down to the back. This is the second piece. So a little bit of a different design. Pretty cool. Adds some rigidity. Helps a lot. The battery straps on this one is extremely. They beefed it up pretty nice. And yeah, I think those are the most obvious upgrades. I was really impressed with the shocks on these things. It's pretty cool. But yeah,
I think they weighed the wing a little bit more too, comparatively.
Yeah, do you think it's a different wing?
I think so. I think that is heavy duty.
Yeah, so the wing is probably a little bit of a nicer wing. Does come with sway bars still. The outdrives, it looks like these are steel. These have like a plastic coating, plastic cover on the outside. I believe the servo mount is aluminum on this one. I don't think Juan's is aluminum, but I'm pretty sure he did that.
No, Juan did like a raw 400L, man.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different servo layout too. You can see that this one lays this way to clear more space.
Oh yeah.
So I did see that they did that to increase the weight bias to the front, to kind of make it fly a little bit better in the air. So I thought that was pretty neat. They kind of like went in. They didn't just regurgitate the same vehicle. They actually made some modifications. They redesigned stuff, and it's nice. It's really good upgrades. It looks like the A-arms are a little bit similar. These pillow balls, these knuckles are awesome. I can't. I'll try to put up a picture of it. I'm not gonna take the wheel off, but they're just easier to rebuild the pillow balls if you need to clean them or replace them. Before it was a pain to get those little cylinders on the pillow ball. Now it's just a cover. It has 4 screws. It's much easier to take apart, put back together.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a great design. But yeah, I just kind of want to show again how skinny this chassis actually is. Now, like I said, Juan's heavily modified. It's got a big old TP motor here. It's got a Mama Monster X8S in this one. But this chassis has a lot of room.
You want to flip it over?
Tons of room to run some big old motors. Since, again, like I said, all the weight, all the chassis design, the center diff, everything is pushed forward towards the vehicle. So it leaves a lot of space for these guys that, like Juan, wanting to do speed runs and stuff. I feel like it leaves a lot more space for the motors, not so much for the ESCs, but yeah, you could definitely fit a big can motor in here.
So what kind of servo they are using? The Metal Gear?
Yeah, it's a Metal Gear servo. I believe it's a 20, it was a 665. So it's got plenty of torque. I believe the old one was like a 625. So it's nice. I believe Spectrum finally made the jump to 25 tooth. It was really annoying having a fine 23
Yeah,
tooth
23
servo.
was the hardest one, man.
Yeah, so they jumped on board with all the other manufacturers. They're making 25 tooths now.
Yeah, that's easy.
And it's really cool if you want to switch to like something like a Reef's Raw 500. That's just a simple swap out. You don't got to worry about the servo horn. The servo horn's like machined aluminum. It's really nice. So yeah, that is probably those are the main components from the V1 here to the V2.
Just one question. Are they going to keep doing 25 for all models, or they just did it for this?
25 what?
25 to servo horn.
Oh, yeah. I think that's from now on. I believe their servos are all going to be 25 tooth now, which good on them. I'm glad Spectrum decided to do that. Like I said, it was really annoying working on customers' cars and telling them that if their servo goes out, not only do they need to replace the servo, they got to do a servo horn. So a lot of servos do come with servo horns now, but it's nice to already have it just on the vehicle. Just pop it off, pop a new servo on.
Yeah, I remember when a customer used to ask me, and I used to have a hard time to find them the right servo or the servo horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I realized it.
Yeah, so cool change on the body. They do have the skids now. They got the skid plates here. And the body does have a little brace in the center. So if this thing does flip for whatever reason, that one doesn't have it. This one has a little brace that if the vehicle does flip over, it is more rigid. It's not gonna fold the body over and just crush it. It'll actually preserve the body. So yeah, those are the main differences from the V2 to the Talion V1. I don't know if we should compare it to the Kraton. You want to show it?
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool. Let's get these switched out. We'll show the Kraton.
All right. We already did the Talion comparison, Talion to Talion. And right now we also have a Kraton 6S EXB model. We do want to compare side by side and see what's the difference between these two.
Yeah. So we can hold this one up. We'll check the wheelbase. Compare the wheelbase. So quite a bit longer. Wider too. It looks like it's wider. Let's see the.
This one has bigger.
Yeah, it's got bigger tires, but I think if it came down to it, the Talion would be wider. But yeah, it's pretty nice that it's the same compared to this one. This one's quite a bit smaller than the rest.
Yeah, I can see this one. They put the clipless body.
Press that down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to press on both sides, guys, to take it off.
Yeah. And yeah, again, this is another.
This is also high.
This is Juan's other. So it's got a castle system in there. Same thing, Mama Monster X8S. It's still this Kraton EXB was the first one that they did with the. I believe with the aluminum diff cases, the shock setup, and the skid plate down here. The Kraton has it as well. Non-belted tires on this one, but for a Kraton, you kind of don't want belted tires. It's kind of I mean, it is a basher, so you want to be able to do the backflips. The ballooning helps with the backflips and the front flips. So yeah, they left that one alone. But yeah, steel outdrives, all the goodies, all the aluminum. Like I said, the 2-piece brace, EXB chassis braces. I believe they use. It looks like they use the same, well, a similar bumper. Bumper's a little bit short on this one. That one's bigger. I'm glad they added that to this version of the Kraton. I think it was this version where they did that. Because all the previous ones, they didn't have any bumpers.
EXPs or what?
No, there's any Kratons. I think I had the V4, and it didn't have a bumper. I had to get the RPM one. So yeah, it's nice that they're adding these because that definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, I remember, like, man, like they used to make the regular Kraton, and then they came out with the EXB.
Yeah. And then at a certain point, the EXBs were rollers, and then they started coming out with them ready to run.
Yeah.
And now they're ready to run. So good electronics, super solid, ready to run if you're looking into getting something that's 75 miles per hour, 75 miles per hour, real miles per hour that they say. So yeah, it's definitely a great vehicle to get out there and hit some top speeds with.
And guys, please don't baby them. Drive them.
Yeah, drive them hard. They can take them.
Yeah, drive them hard because they are EXB, Extreme Basher. That's what they are short for, right?
Yeah, Extreme Bash.
This one, they came with a snap-on body.
Yeah.
Instead of, it goes inside, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll snap it on later.
But yeah, those are the main comparisons I want to show you guys. We just got these in stock. I believe they launched on the 29th.
Yes.
Price point. Do you remember the price point? All right, so yeah, it looks like the Talion 6S, the new EXB, is $829.99, same as the Kraton EXB that's been out for a while, $829.99. So these are the Extreme Bash guys. They come with tons of upgrades, better shocks, aluminum diff covers. That's I think the main draw to these vehicles. And yeah, they're ready to hit the skate parks.
Yeah, exactly. They are like, you can do more damage with these.
Yeah, they'll take the abuse for sure.
Yeah. So this was the comparison between Talion to Talion, old model V1 and V2, and also we compared it with the Kraton 6S to Talion as well to see what are the differences, what have they upgraded. If you guys watched our video up till now, please subscribe our channel and let us know how we are doing. And if anything you guys want to add to our explanation, please add it. Like, let us know in the comment section. So also we have them available on our newsunracing.com. Please feel free to order. And if you have a local hobby store, go ahead over there and support the local hobby store. We appreciate you watched our video so far. Please don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon for upcoming videos. Thank you.
Thank you guys.